Lewis Hamilton has been coming out of his shell more, and his interviews show a striking difference between his Mercedes PR and now his persona at Ferrari. It begs the question, is this because Lewis feels more comfortable at this point in his career, or that the Mercedes PR team is even more controlling than we think? Lewis's Times article is the most outspoken and confident he's sounded in years. It's perhaps one of his most honest interviews. He has started to be more vocal and less scripted since he announced his departure from Mercedes, opening up in interviews about struggling with depression, discussing 2021 more openly, and in this new interview divulging more of the backstory of his Ferrari move. Props to Fred Vasseur for having the balls to call Lewis in December 2023 after he was already signed with Mercedes. Lewis at Mercedes was much more calculated in his words. Even his body language in many videos is a lot more restrained. Considering the personality we've seen Valtteri Bottas exhibit since leaving Mercedes, how much of what we've seen from Lewis was more of a reflection of Mercedes? And if Valtteri has been able to burst out of his shell, is this what we get to expect going forward from Lewis? Because I had been waiting for the day the more real version of Lewis, the insane competitor who has ruined friendships for the sake of victory, shows up. Because his quote about there being no one else like him is everything. It is finally the ego we know is in him, because it takes ego to get behind the seat of an F1 car and win. It takes ego to go toe-to-toe with the reigning world champion Fernando Alonso as a rookie. It's the biggest question people wonder about Lando. Does he have the ego to win? It takes ego to move from your championship team to a new team at 40. The only way to win is to do something you've never done before. Lewis has won before, but he hasn't won at 40 at Ferrari. Lewis is showing us time and time again that he is getting out of his comfort zone on the track, where he was the first driver to arrive at testing and the last to leave. And in his interviews, as he makes it clear, there is no one like him.